Hey, what's up guys, Aiden here, and yep, as you can see, I am back here at my Halloween room again. Last time I was here, I got the Home Depot 2020 Grave Digger all set up. I moved Rotten Harvester over here, got Crouching Bones put together over here. Over this way, here's all of the animatronic boxes. Over in here, I got, Dark Countess, Betty Sharp, and Mommy's Favorite all set up. I got them set up. And then I also, if we come down over this way, oh yeah, I also got Cornstalker put together, last time I was here. But if we come over here, I also got Graveyard Host set up. I also got him set up last time I was here. So what I plan on doing today is, of course, setting up more animatronics, but I'm thinking about, like I have Hooded Ghost and Twilight Twitcher on here right now, but what I'm wanting to do here is sort of redo my clock tower risers and fix some of the leaves that fell off, and put different animatronics on here. Also, what I plan on doing today is I am also planning on, if we come back to my main Halloween room here, the Halloween, or the part of my Halloween room where my whole Halloween room series started. I'm also planning on cleaning up this area, and then this right here is where Evil Scientist and Electrified Maniac were standing on. So what I want to do is set that up like back there, get that all set up and all of that. So yeah, pretty much reorganizing some of the stuff and getting more animatronics set up is mainly what I'm going to be doing in this Halloween room video today. So yeah, probably off camera I'll go ahead and move some of this stuff off and get this all cleaned up, and then yeah, we'll get into the time lapse of me moving setting up Evil Scientist on the his riser from 2014, and also getting Electrified Maniac on there. So yeah, I will see you guys when I'm done cleaning up this area. So I'll see you then. Alrighty, so off camera, what I went ahead and did was I got some of the animatronic boxes out of the way. I moved these just over to the side here. This stockade from 2012, I may need to move this a bit as well. There is some stuff over here I might have to move a bit. But I did get the box of Evil Scientist in here. Then there's Electrified Maniac, who used to be on the clock tower risers. And then again, here's the riser section that Evil Scientist was on, and Electrified Maniac in 2014. And then here is their like stands. This is for the high voltage box for Electrified Maniac, and then this is for a try me button for Evil Scientist. So yeah, I guess now we'll get into the time lapse of me putting attaching these two pieces onto this. I'm getting Electrified Maniac on here and setting up Evil Scientist and getting him on here. So without further ado, let's get into that time lapse right now. Alrighty, so as you saw in the time lapse, I went ahead and got Evil Scientist and Electrified Maniac all set up on their riser, and I was able to get the two stands in place. And then off camera, I moved some things over because what I'm wanting to do is these two risers right here are from the 2014 version of the Lawn Scares display, and I'm wanting to display some animatronics on here. So what I'm thinking about doing is having like right next to the Last Chance gas station sign, which as you could tell is leaning a little bit, so I'll need to figure that out. That piece right there was originally part of this. It would be taller, but the thing is, due to the height of the ceiling, it can't be at full height. I actually had to modify it a bit. There was a black cardboard piece I actually had to cut for this just so I could get it to fit. That's how tall this thing is. And yeah, you can tell by the A right there, this thing has seen better days. This was a used store display. I'm surprised it lasted this long and it's still holding up. But yeah, off camera, I'm going to go ahead and get all this situated out. And then I guess we'll get into the time lapse of me putting together another animatronic, which, as of which animatronic that will be, I don't know. We'll just have to, it'll be a surprise. So, yeah, off camera, I will go ahead and get all this sorted out, and then I'll be back once that's all done. So, I'll see you then. Alrighty, so off camera, I went ahead and got the two risers in place. This area is looking a lot cleaner now. A lot of the boxes and like zombie barrel and stuff I have moved over here for the time being, but and no, these are not their permanent spots. They're going to be moved eventually. But the animatronic I decided to choose for the next time lapse is Three-Faced Jester. I'm wanting to put him on one of those risers, and then if we come over here back to this Halloween room here, I might move either Evelyn Leach, Ellie Hatchet, maybe the Black Heart, but I don't know because of the sprinkler head. But yeah, definitely either Ellie Hatchet or Evelyn Leach. I am going to move one of them over here onto the one of the other risers. Basically the one that Three-Faced Jester isn't on. So yeah, I guess now without further ado, well actually before we get into the time lapse, whenever I'm setting stuff up over here in this Halloween room video, I apologize for it being kind of dark. These are really, really old lights in here at my Halloween room, and the bulbs need to be replaced. So that's why it's kind of dark and not as bright as, like, let's say, here, these lights. So yeah, I just want to throw that disclaimer out. But yeah, let's get into the time lapse of me setting up Three-Faced Jester. Alrighty guys, so off camera I went ahead and got Three-Faced Jester up on the riser, and as you saw in the time lapse I got him set up. And then I went ahead and decided to move Ellie Hatchet in here. So yeah, I decided to move Ellie. This creepy cloth here, when I bought Ellie Hatchet all the way back in 2020, I had also found that creepy cloth, and so when I bought Ellie, I also bought the creepy cloth. It had the old slime packaging. Yeah, so I include that creepy cloth with Ellie Hatchet. It's her creepy cloth that I like to put under her base. But yeah, here's Three-Faced Jester. I know the way I have the arm posed on mine isn't all the way up to the face, but there's a reason for that. Trying to pose the arms on these things is ridiculously hard and tedious without snapping the welding, because whenever you pose the arms, you always got to be careful not to snap the welding on these things, because bending them too much weakens the welding and then it snaps, and then you have to get it re-welded or order a new part. And so yeah, that's why I try to pose the arms on my props to where I like them, so that way I don't have to risk the welding breaking. But yeah, so yeah, again, I moved Ellie right here. Now, here is an animatronic that I've been wanting to get set up and actually hung up for a while now, but it is the Techie Toys Rocking Vampire. As you can see, part of him is already assembled, but I want to get the rest of him assembled and set up and actually hanging from the ceiling. So I guess now, without further ado, let's get into the time lapse of me putting him together right now.
But having trouble deciding which one. Every mask is horrific, even worse than the last. The performance top-notch and never outclassed. I'll strip away your courage until you have none, and soak up your terror when I am done.
Bah!
What are you looking at?
Alrighty guys, so off camera, I went ahead and got Rocking Vampire all hung up, and then, because her cage was, blocked with stuff, for, I don't know how long, I decided temporarily to move Harriet Hustle, over here. Yeah, I moved her over here, and hung her up right there for the time being. So that way she has a place to hang and move. So yeah, and also guys, I am done for today. So what I got done was I mainly did work here. I moved Ellie Hatchet. Excuse me. I got Three-Faced Jester put up right here. Got Rocking Vampire hung up right here. I got Evil Scientist set up. The Riser, he's on. And Electrified Maniac. I got them all on their riser, just like in 2014. I have the Toys in the Attic sign from Spirit that I moved right there. And then, of course, like I just mentioned, I got Harriet Hustle right here. So, yeah, that pretty much does it for my Halloween room video for today. And again, like I said, guys, my Halloween room is old, and so some of the lights up here are going out and need to be replaced, so that's why it's a bit darker here. But yeah, that pretty much does it. So, with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and bye.